Imagine waking up one morning to the impossible. Earth's core, the blazing, churning heart of our planet, has cooled down. No molten iron, no liquid outer core, no 6,000-degree furnace beneath your feet. Just silence. A frozen, solid planet from the surface all the way to the center. But what would actually happen to Earth if its core went cold? First, the core is responsible for powering Earth's magnetic field. The geomagnetic shield forms because the molten outer core moves like a giant dynamo. If the core freezes, the dynamo dies. Within hours, the magnetic field collapses. That means no more protection from solar wind. High-energy particles from the sun would slam directly into the atmosphere, stripping it away molecule by molecule. Auroras would explode across the entire planet, painting the skies with violent radiation storms. Planes would be grounded, GPS and satellites would fail, power grids would crash under constant geomagnetic attacks. Within decades, Earth would start to look more like Mars, a world with barely any magnetic shield, losing its atmosphere to space. But that's only the beginning. The core also drives plate tectonics by supplying internal heat. Without that heat, the mantle stops convecting, the plates lock in place, and when the plates stop moving, Earth's geology dies. No more earthquakes, no more volcanoes, no more mountain building. The Pacific Ring of Fire was gone. Iceland, dead. Hawaii, frozen in time. At first, this might sound peaceful, but the consequences are devastating. Volcanoes recycle carbon dioxide and help regulate climate over millions of years. Without them, CO2 levels eventually drop. The planet cools. The ice sheets expand. Earth gradually slides into a permanent ice age. Rivers slow as mountains stop rising. Erosion flattens the continents over tens of millions of years. The world becomes a low, smooth, geologically dead sphere young like the moon. But the worst impact hits life itself. Without geothermal heat, deep ocean hydrothermal vents shut down. These vents are home to ancient ecosystems and may have been the birthplace of life on Earth. Entire species collapse, from giant tube worms to extremophile microbes. Even humanity feels the cold. Geothermal energy disappears. Many regions dependent on volcanic soil lose fertility. Magnetic storms damage electronics. Cancer rates rise as radiation increases. Earth becomes a harsher, more hostile planet every year. And then, at the longest timescales, something else happens. With no tectonic activity to recycle carbon and stabilize climate, Earth's atmosphere becomes unstable. Eventually, the planet swings between superglaciations and greenhouse spikes until the atmosphere thins, freezes, or escapes entirely. In the end, a cold-cored Earth becomes a dead Earth. A frozen, air-thin, geologically silent world orbiting the sun like a giant, lifeless rock. So, what if Earth's core cooled down completely? We wouldn't just lose volcanic eruptions or earthquakes. We would lose the magnetic shield, the plate tectonics, the climate stability, and eventually the conditions that make Earth alive. The core is more than heat. It's the engine of the entire planet.